Well, it's interesting. I think what's happened in NNEMAP is sort of representative of what's happened in Columbus to a large extent. We started and served people in the neighborhood of the Short North and Victorian Village in the 70s and 80s when the people we were serving lived nearby. In the 90s and in the early 2000s, we still were a busy place. People came to us, but primarily because they knew we were there, but they were no longer local residents in many cases. We started serving South Linden about 12 years ago, and it became a significant zip code for us. But when we were asked to move, it turned out to be, as the gentrification of Short North was obviously happening very rapidly, we found a place in South Linden which was closer to the need. And I think as the property has moved, even out of Wineland Park to some extent into Linden, we're happy to be here to be able to serve the needs of the families. It was 2 years this past May, and I will say that the growth has been pretty amazing. We're about 50% larger than we were 2 years ago, and primarily because of the addition of the move to 43211. It's interesting. South Linden is, a lot of people may not know this, but it's a very stable community. It's mostly homes, not a lot of apartments or transient people that are moving in and out rapidly. But it is a neighborhood where there's a lot of large families, a lot of single-parent homes, people who work but just don't make enough to make ends meet. And so that's kind of the community we serve and kind of the story of South Linden. There's a lot of good things happening here, but there's still a long way to go.